welcome back to another Disney Church video where we discuss the faith and spirituality in Disney films. Today, we are talking about Moana.
I am Moana.
It's a big favourite with my daughter, so I've watched it many times, and the second Moana is coming out at the end of this week. We've got one of the most obvious themes around calling, and Moana's call from the ocean, and working out what her vocation and purpose in life is. We've got the grandmother who acts as kind of the spiritual guide, and she kind of has a spiritual awakening, believing that this is what she is meant to do. It's a typical scenario where you have her as the chosen one. And Maui even questions this during the film. Why did the ocean send you? The ocean acts as a symbolic placeholder for God, or maybe more like the Holy Spirit. But she goes on this journey and of course meets Maui, a demigod. I don't know much about the Pacific Islands and the faith and kind of traditions and spirituality around some of these stories that they're telling, whether they're accurate or not. Within the song lyrics, we learn that Maui created the tides, the sun, the sky. He pulled the land from the ocean and created islands. It's a creation story. In this context, we understand implicitly that this is kind of the way it's interpreted, and it's kind of a myth. It's a creation myth, as there are many of these around the world told in different ways. And therefore, it often surprises me when we come to the story of Genesis in the Bible that some people take that literally. And there's all sorts of little things we could dig into about, the grandma coming back as a ray, about the ocean intervening in Moana's life, and actually the miracles that kind of she's witnessing, Moana and Te Fiti, and knowing ourselves. And at the end of the story, the lyrics go, "They have stolen the heart from inside you, but this does not define you. This is not who you are. You know who you are." But I also wanted to touch very quickly on the opening song, because there's lots of themes around tradition as well, and about leaving the village. And this, for me, has big resonance towards how we interact with the church. Again, the lyrics of the song literally say, "The village of Motunui is all you need. Who needs a new song? The old one's all we need." But actually, Moana helps them appreciate that they need to go back to their roots, that actually they weren't people that were meant to be static and stationary, and that they were meant to be voyagers and travel and move. And that's exactly what it's like with the church and with faith. We're not meant to be static and stationary. We try and be inspired by some of Moana's faith in what she sees in the ocean, and maybe not take everything that Maui says literally. What do you think?